Hey guys, it's Justin here. I just wanted to basically do an update of what's been happening with my channel. If you notice in some of the last few reviews I've been doing that Eddie hasn't really been in much of my reviews. Well, basically what's been going on is he's basically spending time with his family right now, basically spending time with his kids. It's a long story short, he's basically taken some time out from reviewing movies and everything, so he's trying to catch up on a lot of personal things in life. So if you notice that he hasn't really been in reviews because he's been busy doing a lot of other things. So in the meantime, I've basically been watching some of these movies that have been coming out that I've been wanting to see and give my thoughts on them. So I know that there's been some other films that have come out lately that me and him didn't catch or I haven't watched, and so if anything with those movies, that we'll probably be doing written reviews, which you can watch, or doing like one of those where we would basically place it on the website. And if you want to read some of those reviews, you're more welcome to check our website out and read some of those as well. And also, there was two movies that I watched over the weekend that I'll be doing reviews for, and one of them was supposed to have Eddie, but he couldn't make it because of he's dealing with some personal things. So with that particular review, we won't have a spoiler review for it. Basically, the reviews are going to be for War of the Planet of the Apes and Spider-Man Homecoming, which I saw by myself, basically. Well, I saw both films on my own instead of with him as well. So with Spider-Man Homecoming, there won't exactly be a spoiler review, because usually when it comes to spoiler reviews, like for comic book films, it's usually when me and Eddie talk about them, and so I tend not to do those unless he's involved. So I won't be doing a spoiler review for that one, but if I'll still do the review as a non-spoiler. But yeah, until he's basically back into until he comes back and wants to watch some other films, it'll mainly be me for the time being, until he wants to come back and review more movies. Another thing that's been happening, if you notice, I've been doing a lot of live streaming with Alien Isolation. I feel like I'm gonna keep keeping that up because I love doing commentary for games I'm playing and doing these playthroughs. So I really enjoy having to see feedback from you guys that are tuning in on watching my channel, and and also commenting on giving me help on the game too. I really appreciate that, and so it's a really great experience for me. I really enjoy a lot of tuning in and seeing you guys react to that, and to the game as well. So I also will probably be doing I've been watching Twin Peaks: The Return lately on Showtime. I might probably do my thoughts on that show coming up after that new season has ended. So in the meantime, I'm going to be watching the rest of the new episodes, and probably down the road I'll probably do a review of the first two seasons, basically, and give my thoughts on them if I get to it, and give my thoughts on the new season as well overall. Basically, from what I've been watching so far, I've enjoyed the new season from what I've been watching, and I really enjoyed the older seasons as well. So I've become such a big fan of Twin Peaks that I'm really curious to how much farther they're going along with it. And also coming out this week is the release of Dunkirk. If you notice on my channel, well, on my website, for those of you who have been following my Facebook and Twitter, on my website I have written reviews of Christopher Nolan's films, and I have a video review I did of Interstellar from 2014. So I've done all of his films up to this day that I reviewed for, at least in written form, with the exception of Interstellar, but I haven't reviewed his Batman films. And the reason why I haven't reviewed those yet is because me and Eddie planned on doing basically a retrospective on all the Batman films, and so I might include that with we were going to do that separately instead of having to review them individually, because I kind of separate those movies from the rest of Christopher Nolan's films that he's directed. So sometime down the road, if me and Eddie we'll probably finally do a Batman retrospective and give our thoughts on that, and then maybe sometime down the road we'll also do a whole retrospective of Christopher Nolan's films, all of them, that are outside the Batman franchise, and how we feel about the director overall. So we apologize if we haven't seen anything Batman related as far as Christopher Nolan on the website or anything. It's just that we planned on doing it as a retrospective, basically. So we'll try to do that maybe sometime down the line, but we can't rule it out because again, that's all up to it. Depends on if Eddie's busy or anything. So if you do see that, it'll definitely be as part of the entire Batman franchise that we've watched and have seen all the movies of. So, and also, I think another thing that's coming out too is I'll be doing some more reading for Stephen King. I'm still reading It right now, so we still got a couple months left until It. I am in the process of still reading It right now, so of the novel, and it's taken me a while because I haven't really had the patience to read it, but I am trying to keep up with it and trying to finish it before the new film comes out, because what I want to do is I want to read the book and then watch the original miniseries and then basically do and then when I watch the remake, or I'm sorry, the new adaptation, to do basically an analysis on both the book, or on the book, the original 1990 miniseries, and the 2017 version, and kind of give my thoughts on all three of them, and kind of compare and contrast them, basically. So I'll be trying to do that, and also I'm also catching up on some other movies that have been coming out lately. There's been a lot of movies I missed of 2017 that I'm trying to catch up with, like The Void and other films that didn't really get much attention in theaters. So on my website, I'll probably be catching up more movies and posting written reviews on there, and probably Eddie will too. We tend to put that on the website. So just wanted to keep you guys up to date, and we do appreciate all the feedback that you've given us over the time that we've had our channel, and we definitely do listen to all the comments out there as well, and we definitely enjoy everything that y'all have been telling us and all that. So we are glad to have all of you as our fans, and we definitely appreciate all of your feedback, and you guys are the best. And we appreciate your liking and subscribing and sharing as well, because we really enjoy every time that you guys end up watching our content. So until then, I just wanted to basically just give my thoughts on what's been happening right now, and I'll be having both War for the Planet of the Apes and Spider-Man Homecoming reviews coming up here soon. And what I'm also doing right now is I'm actually trying to get this new format of me trying to do scripted reviews, where I'm basically typing on a notepad on my laptop, and I'm trying to memorize all the stuff that I type, so that way I can use for my videos if I'm doing like these where if it's just by myself. So I'll be trying to do more of that and trying to memorize my details when it comes to the reviews. But until then, I do appreciate everyone who's been watching my reviews, and also all of Eddie's reviews as well, and our own. And we also highly recommend you checking out more of our reviews if you like some of our other content. And for those of you who like our channel, you can go ahead and like, subscribe, and share as well. And I'll definitely be seeing you guys in my next review. So until then, hope everyone has a good following week, good starting week, since today is Sunday, and I'll be seeing you guys here in my next review. I'll see you later.